Hello. Hello, hello. We, words. uh, we're continuing the case of the Golden Idol today. How are we all doing? Now, as far as I am aware, I'm going to turn this down a little bit now. As far as I'm aware, we are about just under halfway through. Because I believe there are 12 stages, and we've done 5. So hopefully, we can finish it, maybe? For anyone who wasn't here in the last stream, this is the case of the Golden Idol. It is a murder mystery point and click puzzle thing. And it's very good, and it's very fun, and it makes me use my noodle. So we might be here for a minute if I'm determined to finish it. But each of these, we've been investigating all of these individually, but they're all following the aforementioned Golden Idol, which you saw on the menu. So it's kind of like a plot slowly unfolding a little bit as we go. And yeah, I think it's really cool. Yeah. Hold on, am I actually info? Yes, I do. That is good to know. And before we start, a big thank you to Allo Diana, who followed in between streams. Thank you very much. ATL. This is the end of chapter 2 because I had to stop quite abruptly because I was I'm still having internet issues, that should be said. But it should be being fixed soon. Hopefully. We can have more consistent streams that won't completely scuff. Anyway, the person here, the forest cat. Let's have a looky, shall we? Actually, I should keep explaining what this game is. So yeah, point and click, you do the exploring, which is this bit where you're clicking through finding evidence, and once you've found your evidence, you need to fill in all the blanks on these. Filled it. Ba-ba-bum, you've solved it. Good, be good. Is that clear? Cool. So, look. Henchman for hire. The brawler RDA. Brawler has a cart, so this cart. Little. Oh, we've already got. Gang burglar enters through chimney. Jack burglar and a picklock. Box. And some. Yeah, new. Okay. Oh. Okay, we'll get to that. Oh, that's okay. That's showing me that the door was previously blocked off and locked off. I'm not. So this guy is not dead. Man is breathing but appears to have lost. Interesting, interesting. I do not care what it means. What means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it too decayed. The more recently it has died, the better. See. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I will arrange for a cart to move the corpse. Send me to and be quick before they bury him. I do not. the load. Scarecrow. She was in one of the previous ones. Now by the gods, what? She was one of the servants in a previous one, maybe even the last one we did. Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. The infamous gentleman robber Walter Keane. Gonna take a wild guess. With a number of unnamed associates held up coach on the southern road leading out west. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, and more. This is already the 5th robbery by the infamous who, as appeared to be wearing an impeccable suit and a new related. Yes, okay, that's this guy. Catching Walter Keane, increased to 1 pound. Fine. Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. David Barn, you are in charge of security and arms. That's this guy, we've seen him before. Lucia Smith, we've seen her before, that's her. And this guy, we've seen him before. Black Bestia and Golden the Bloom. Both must be festive. Edmund Clark, that's EC. Because we learned previously that, well, EC stands for Edmund Cloutley, but this guy works for, and all of these people work for Edmund. We already know this. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna show Smith. Oh, you already knew all of that. Lovely illustration. What? What? Ring. These rings is also something we've been coming across on various people. This like whole game, and it seems to belong to a brotherhood of some kind. Like it's not a family ring, it's like a, I guess like a secret society kind of thing that's going on in the background. That piece of and a pistol. Right. Lub. I finally have a location of my target. Meet us on November Friday in the Timberbrook Inn, and bring all your WK lockpick. Okay, so this is the lockpick guy. Go back. Brawler has a card. So if this is the pick lock, this other guy, because there's a cart here, it's a club. It's not gonna be this guy, because because he enters through chimneys and the chimneys are disturbed. So I Hardy Abe and leave. I think I called him Coin. The dog. There's two. Unless it's like a Coin is like short for something. Not a clue. Not a clue personally. Right, there's the idol. He's being held down. I didn't. The idol. Look out. Okay. EC is Edmund, mate, what are you doing? Dots. Okay, this is bugging me. It's coin, but it's 2 words. And golden. Coin is short for. I'm so smart. Is the reason why I wanted to fill, because once you filled an entire. Once you've filled in an entire panel, it gets rid of these words, and then you can just drag them from here, and it just makes it. Because it was blocking me having so many words down there. Right, what are you up to, mate? So it's been added to anything? Okay, doable, doable. So I have to figure out what these things mean. Vacuum version. It simply did not work after I aimed at the steel vessel and activated the idle, both air and the vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, this was an mistake. Okay. Attempted with this input and it was definite. I can't read. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously still did not create a complete vacuum. Gold. Target must contain some gold for this to. The water is. Hello. Samo. Solve the Mordor. I will solve the Mordor. So I don't know who's dying here. I'm assuming these guys because they're getting like blown up. Are they mid-death? I'm solving the Mordor. Seawater is a suitable target. So this is like alchemy shit. So this is what the idol is for. This little guy. It's like an alchemy thing. We didn't actually know this up until. I have a great deal of seawater required to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try open sea. Get gold by aiming at the top. And step. Okay, so the hooks are like input and output. Right? Hook symbols. Is that something? You find the hook symbols. This. If the implications of this are what I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. The next step is to progress fruit. Some organic. David fit dead body, vitally urgent. Okay, so we know he's been experimenting something with apples because they've got. One. You cannot combust the target if you have not performed freezing beforehand. Interesting. Speed at which he increase. Okay, so that's what the hooks are going to be. They're going to be increase and decrease. Is influenced by how strong you press the trigger. That's what weight. And the idle. How long I've performed before it. Target rapidly can create. For instance, when I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle, it should explode. Okay, so he set this. Cool. Safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action. If The eye is red, it is ready for input, and blue input. Okay. So we need to figure out which way is which this page is probably, if it's got, look where the dot is intaking. And it's outputting. So, but which way is red? Okay, so if it's taking, is that decreasing the amount? Is it increasing or decreasing the amount the idler is holding, or like in reality? I think it makes sense for reality, so it'd be like this is increase, this is decrease. I think that's what's on this page, yeah. Okay, so we need squares, circle, triangle. Square, circle, triangle. Also I'm missing. He's tried to create a vacuum and that's disappeared the whole thing. Whereas this one worked. Decrease the amount of air, so squares is air. Circle. Not too sure on that. Okay, this is the only page with like this symbol on it, and it's all about heating and freezing, which makes me heat. It's like if you're taking, if you're taking and removing heat, increase and decreasing heat, you're burning and freezing. But that, I feel like it's something physical, like something denoting physicality, because like it erased the entire object. So it's like, also it's not telling us what this, it's not even asking us what the symbol is. It's odd. Yeah, this is like some word that denotes like physicality, and I'm not sure if it's a word we have. We're missing 2 words. I can check. Sometimes you just no, that note on. Words. Yes, this is the. He was tasked with getting a corpse. For his experiment. Oh. Is he like trying to like reverse time? Or maybe not even time, but like restore rotten objects, because he got like a rotten apple, perfect one next to it, and we know he was experimenting on apples, and then he wants a dead body. Are you trying to like do necromancy or something? Horse, do you have anything to say to me? Because there is an option where I can just show you what stuff you can put on. Also, is a little. No, forget that. We'll do this. needed a something. Edmund needed a corpse for his experiments. But along with accomplices, delivered Walter Keane. These are his accomplices. So Walter Keane, along with his accomplices, delivered a empty coffin that had a scarecrow in it. On entering, when someone suddenly, someone, meanwhile someone, something, the amount of something in a sealed. I not. No. Oh. It's one of the words. Seal. Suddenly. Edmund, I'm assuming? Fuzzy. Exploded. Because it was like freezing it would make the water expand, and that's what caused it, so he was decreasing the heat and sealed well. Because a vacuum wouldn't make it explode. I don't think. When someone entered the room. Okay, so these guys. Okay, so these guys are like death. Cool. Entered the room, the cars entering suddenly. Shock. Oh, he's talking about this guy because he got knocked over the head in Hardy Abestorm. Helped David. Oh. Oh. Eh? Or did he increase? Oh. Wait, didn't finish that though. Hmm. To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman Robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants, and Edmund was locked. Edmund locked himself in his study while the robbers were he prepared a trap with the idol that killed Brutus. I want to find this word. Is because it's not water, I don't think. I'm certain of all the others. So I'm just missing one word. It's like physicality something. To denote. Vessel, no. Body. Gold first. Matter. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. We can move on peacefully now. Oh, new cutscene. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory for ingredients. I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master and Lord Edmund We got caught in the blast. Severely disfigured him and soon he died. Hmm? Edged. Edged. Well, well. How dirty? Oh. Now what's all this then? What's all this then? This looks a bit creepy if you ask me. 3. The Ascent. The strange practices of a secretive society. It's gonna be about the Brotherhood. Oh. Oh. Um. Oh. This isn't the murder, but... David. The gathering will be on March 14th. Follow our plan. We should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. Target will arrive in full costume, grab a rope, and WK. So this is Walter Keane talking to David. But Walter Keane, like, clubbed David over the head. His lackeys did in the previous one. They're not mate. Foreign. Reliable service from EC. Okay, so they've both kidnapped this man, dragged him, then, like, gone their separate ways. Here. Brothers must wear the appropriate... Brothers must wear masks appropriate to their house. Dark hands, proud beasts, and water. Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank, the steward. Okay, we've heard the phrase dark hand steward before in a previous one. I thought it was just like a title. Well, I guess it is a title, but it's like... This is gonna be a lot of masters. I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic, the idol, and with great resolve punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered his hideout. Okay, they're talking about Edmund Clexley. In a remote hunting camp. The devil had prepared a treacherous trap, and explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David Goran, and a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, and in spite of which I prevailed and defeated assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I'm forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I'll send you my next report. May the Griffin awaken, King. That's odd. Because we've just literally had evidence of those two working together. Okay, so the 5th is October. Same year? Yeah. So, like, 10 months later. I must apologise 1,000 times for my absence, but the road to recovery was full of peril and valour. It cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. This music is very creepy. Okay. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitania to recover from my still dire wounds. There, I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurt, a young resourceful gentleman whom I met in a remote burnout one. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well versed in the arcane arts, of course, not yet close to I finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus would be a fine addition to the Order. Okay. This is what I think. I vouch for him and will invite him to undergo a secret trial. May the Griffin awaken water. This is from someone different. It's a different seal. Oh, and this is 2 months later. I'm headed to bed, but keeping my PC on so I can let. Thank you, Samu. Thank you. Have a good sleep. Illuminated Masters, I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-haired brother Walter Keene, who vouches for him, cannot be true, because he is a liar. I am certain that on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic and apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our. Okay, so someone's not happy about all of this going down. Go downstairs. Prepare to receive what you. Okay, so this guy's being branded as a proud beast. Initiate. 2 rings, 1 for him. This is the rings. I knew I was right. February 10th, a month. A member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brotherhood that trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we've decided to resolve the fate of individuals. If the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the approach, he will join our ranks. Well, he's joining our ranks, so one can only assume. You are summoned to join the gathering on Monday and fulfill your role. Have a look at the thinking panel. Okay, so we need to figure out which robes belong to. Okay. Then I have Signal, Griffin. I just want to try actually. Perception. Because these are all the different trials. By Proud Beat. Dark Hands. Okay, so we need to figure out. Once we know what the masks and robes are, we can figure out who this is, who's administering the trial, and then we can find the trial is going. Oh, shit. Interesting. Done when an accuser challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. Right. Substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly. The defendant chooses first. Both must drink, and whoever dies loses. Cool. Only initiates can be a defender and a conflict. Oh god. Okay. Again, we just need to figure out who's wearing. Okay. Okay. Cups must don't alter the container. Wait the chamber. If that's ever. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Okay, so we know the guy who got that. He's a proud piece. So he's a dark hand initiate, and someone stole his clothes. Who's an initiate here? Oh shit, we can actually fill that in. Yeah, he's a dark hand. Need to figure out what ritual we're doing here. Doing here. Curious. Sleuthing. Refer to these. Okay. I feel like if we can figure out what ritual we're doing, we can figure out. It says who people must be present. We can figure out why they're there. So we start here. We got a key, book, and a stained glass Grim Reaper. Never-ending teacher. That could be a book. Sorry, never tired. Because like a book can't get information. Okay, so Grim Reaper, never tiring teacher, maybe. Theater of Mouths, I don't think that fits a key. Never-ending teacher, never tiring teacher, keeper of treasures. Well, no, because we know we need one with the Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper, never tiring teacher, keeper of treasures. I think it's this one. Grim Reaper, keeper of treasures, speaker to the bar. Like a braille. Oops, it better. It's dispute. Only stewards, higher rank, be a defender. So this isn't initiate robes. These are stewards or monks. The scepter must be worn by the snake. Scepter. Water snake, monk. Master. And so we know that's the master robe. We know these two cannot be initiates. It means they're both stewards, which this is the initiate. And if we go. So it must be something steward. Can't be either of these two, it must be these two. This ambiance is really quite something. So here is where we figure out whether this guy's a proud beast or a dark hand. I think by images on the wall. So we've got snail, fire, water, tree. I'm not sure how that's fire though. That's just like is he thinking? Because that I can see being a snail, like carrying your house on your back. Water and fish, and tree like nature. Fine. I don't think tree. I think this guy's a proud. I think it's this one. So this making that guy a proud beast. Right. So you're a good. This is the guy who's trying to get in. Inception. Oh, so good at this. We know you're the. Wait, Dark Hand Initiate. This is the one who. Dark Hand. This one. This is. The phony. Who. Uh. David. So David's the one who's wearing someone else's clothes because Walter Keane's got the knowledge of this base already. So this is David. Keane. This is a dispute. So one of these. Oh, I just got what happened. Okay. So, we know that David Garr and Walter Keane have teamed up. For what reason, we don't know. We know that Walter Keane was being accused, and it's him and this, like, Sinclair person who are taking part in the ritual. David Garn's been snuck in, and you can see he's the one pouring the wine, the poisoned wine, and the defender chooses first. In this case would be Walter Keane, because he's defending, because he's the guy who's accusing him of being a traitor. Well, I'm pretty sure this. Yeah, okay, so they've done it to get around ritual. So this. I'm so fucking smart, holy shit. Walter Keane. This is the other guy. And. I don't think. That's all the names we have, so I'm assuming these guys have just been referred. Yeah, okay. So. Yeah, so this guy was challenged to a he along with pushed this guy. David was losing this guy. Something to signal to Walter with a. He's holding the pouring thing. Good. Which had poison. Other died while Lazarus asked the incident to become Proud Beast in. Oh, hi, Dova. I'm alright actually. It's been a while since I've seen you around. What you been up to, mate? How are you? Yeah. I'm streaming Moi the Mystery today. Oh, we're about halfway through this game. and it's really good, and it's making me use my brain, and I kind of like it and dislike it at the same time. After being challenged to ritual, says Walter conspired with David. We don't know why these two were enemies. Literally in the last scene, but okay. I'm good, thank you. Christmas and New Year's were good. Yay! Good to hear, but my Christmas was pretty quiet actually. We didn't really do much. Same for New Year's. I was just like hanging out with friends on New Year's. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, quiet, but you know, what's the phrase? Nothing is better than bad. The caption, Brotherhood, blah blah blah. Smart. Done 2 in just under an hour, which is nice. Hope we can keep this pace. And it's not breathing, and there's a here wound that I'm so sorry for not being in your stream for a whole minute. That's alright. It's not an issue. You can come and go as you feel. I just noticed I hadn't seen you around in a bit. Good that you're doing alright. Apologise, mate. Water Snake Master, Cisco. Lately I've experienced disturbing dreams. I feel cursed. Are you the source of this with your magic? Desist immediately and know that when pushed, my rage is. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In my many voyages, I have learned the dark arts. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush. So that was sent to him by one of these two. He's been threatened. Oh, he had another. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the court of directors at the Seven Seas Company. I'll try to be here often. Oh, thank you so much. But please don't feel pressured to. But thank you. As a doctor, I recommend you stop obsessing over it. It'll only unbalance your humors. Let's discuss alternative. Oh, so these are all like, so this is like a, higher up secret society kind of bullshit we're dealing with. Good to know. The one who claims to be the Griffin. The music is pretty spooky in this game. Yeah, it's like ambiance. Let me know if it's too loud though. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that it was no miracle but a magic. Claimant is punished by death. If no one can repeat the miracle, the masks fall. Claimant is crowned Griffin. Well, considering they've all taken their masks off, someone's done it. That was an actual miracle, unbelievable. So there is a Griffin. Stamp. See, now, thinking, is the game that clever? It absolutely is that clever. Essentially, this reads typically as a 3, because it would be 2 off of 5, which is 3. But 3 is not written like that in Roman numerals. It's 1, 2, 3, like 3 lines. But because this is a stamp, it's mirrored, which actually makes this 7, which is written V11 but flipped, because it's a stamp. You know? So 7. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead brothers to great many changes. Why do you have... One's not... Eh? Edmund Cloudsley's notebook. Miracle preparation. After... Oh god. Decreased air input? Aim at the sky. Press the lever to maximum position and hold for at least seconds. At this point the idol should be full enough to perform miracle. Miracle hypothesis. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, increased air. Main challenge is ensuring my balance when holding onto... Oh, okay, so he's used the idol to like jet air so he can, I'm assuming, jump off of this. Yeah. And this guy, the poor guy who's tried to repeat it, like, failed. Just so you can see the pro. Yeah, no railing here. By guarding the lighthouse, guard the Empire. Doesn't... Do not with the Empires. Okay. So that's the guy who's threatened. 7C. 7Cs. Okay. Okay. So this is the guy who's threatened him, because we know the guy who threatened him, Master. Proud Beast Master. Okay, so this is the Proud Beast Master. Griffin Brew one for yourself. You're the guy whose name we just found. It's you. There's another scroll in here I didn't read. I don't think I've ever heard of this game before. Yeah, I don't know when it came out. It was just like popped up in my recommended on Steam. This is The Case of the Golden Idol. It is a murder mystery point and click game. And it's very, very good. It is hurting my poor old noodle quite badly, but it's very fun. Chronicle of the Griffin Reader. Yeah, because this is a puzzle game and there's only ever one answer, if you feel like this is the type of game that would appeal to you, I highly recommend stop watching the stream, go and buy it. We're already halfway through it. So, yeah, spoiler central. In the first Dark-Hand Lord... I feel like this should be a comment. The first Dark-Hand, Lord Harrington, there you go, demonstrated flying, jumped off a cliff to his death. Nice. In Proud Beast Master Lord Pledsley performed a seance. Talking to the spirits, Lord Angus McBain repeated the miracle, proving him. In Dark-Hand Master demonstrated creation of a homunculus. A creature of some kind. Lord Angus McBain produced... Okay. Lord White carried out hypnosis, also did it. So this is the guy who's basically stopping people from being Griffin. I basically think that's this guy, because he's the one who's failed to do it this. Just saying. I haven't even talked to everyone yet. Safety notice, Pomple on Trevor, blah, blah. Yeah, we've already read that. Silver crown. Here, I brought you your stuff. Oh. Okay, this is Walter Key. Stupid. Golden snuff box filled with opium powder. How lovely. Yeah, okay, so this is how we did it. Dear Master McBain, please threaten to contact the Chief Inspector about my offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demand. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood. He has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practicing this magic. He had a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he input the following. When he presses a small lever on the handle, it grants him the power to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt the staff will work in your hand. And we know he is Darkhand Stewart. Oh, I get it. Because we just saw the fucking notice that you have to suck in air before you do it, but he didn't tell him that. Because he's collected the cane to hide. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't about the thing. He may not know. But yeah, he doesn't tell him that you have to suck in the air before doing it, which is why he fell. Yeah, Water Snake Brother Maker. As director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. Please go through official channels. My staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. JT. Okay, so we know this guy's name initials are JT. Protocol of an attempt to demonstrate a miracle. Location lighthouse. You're off to bed. Good night, Dervo. It was good seeing you again, though. Sleep well, sleep well. Noon. Yeah, it's just present. This guy. Oh, done. James Turner, JT, Walter Keane, Lazarus Hurst. Heard of notes. Okay. Cool. Met you before. Oh, no. That's you before. That only leaves you, but we know your initials are JT anyway. Bam. Okay. Or attempted to blackmail Walter. Find out how Lazarus miracle. We're missing something. Who haven't I read? I'm missing words again. I hate when this happens. Yeah, this is when he went to fetch the cane. things. Missing 3 words, which makes me think it's something like it. I know. I need the word like floating or flying or something. Had that. Oh. Hurst did his thing. Angus tried to repeat it but failed, and then. Right. Done. Easy. Easy. Squeezy. Someone did something with the something using the to demonstrate the miracle of flying, floating, and become someone Lazarus. Afterwards and resulted in you're the one who's dead from a head. Oh, where's that? Where is it? Come on. Where's the idol? The white. Did it? Oh. I just need this word. This is really damn. You don't have this on you. Look. Of an attempt to demonstrate a musical lighted. I'm present. Where is it? Where is it? We're missing 3 words. 3. Yeah, that just allows us to look at everyone's feet. We already know that it's you who's gone back. Is to be. Legs appear to be broken. Curse. Just because I already know what's happened, I don't feel bad just like doing this to search for the word. You know? There it is. I knew it was there. Flying. Flying. Ba-da-ba. I think we'll do this one, then we'll finish and save the last three the next time. This is a lot. Oh god. Because I'm feeling really tired, I'm gonna keep the highlights on. Spicy smelling tea. One almost empty, the other untouched. New Order Party, Loyalists. A political cartoon? Who'll be next? The new Prime Minister election results. New Order Party, moderates. The New Order Party have the most MPs, but it's clear two old parties will form a coalition. Means either Loyalist leader Blanchard, moderate leader Valentine, will become Prime Minister, leaving Lazarus Hurst and is in opposition. Oh, there's a political spin. Stick. Bushes. Bushes. Okay, that's it. Library, salon, tea house, field. I bet. But I want to click everything. Cool. Full glasses. Knocked over. Boomerang missing here. Guessing it's supposed to take from that. Seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. Not even number one. Okay. The boomerang and one of these has been. Hey, that's the ornamental knife in the fucking page. Nice. I think it's also the knife that fucking. Earlier in the game, the stream we did before this one, we met a woman who was carrying this knife, and like the whole thing is that she'd like been traveling around the clans and stuff, so she had one of these knives. I remember that. Psychoactive plants. Illusion of unity with the universe, increased appetite, cups, sleepiness. Lights the eyes have gone pink. Mirian light. Hyper concentration on one thing, loss of perception of time. Blinking. Surge of energy, vocalization of all your thoughts, twitching. So I need to keep an eye out. That? Wait. Well. I think we found the murder weapon, guys. Button. Man is not breathing and has a vertical wound on his forehead. Dear friend, the elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend with you and Leopold to discuss the situation. Please join us May 12th. Please confirm your presence, James 10. This guy, we've seen him. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon. Leopold. These are the two guys on the political card. So this is... one of these guys is like Leopold and the other Valentine. Oh, sorry, Blanchard. James, it's preposterous. You know damn well that he was killed by that Lemurian set. Ooh! A bit of racial tension. Now that the elections are over, please join. Let me get up my manor. Good old Augustus and some other fellows. Turn up. Button missing. Okay. That's too easy. Surely he's been set up. And he's been drugged. Let's go. Good fellow, believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial. Follow me. Faulkner. Oh, God. I'm just gonna skim through these to get all the notes first. Your... I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping... Well, he's the host. The host did not notice me when he was leaning over. So he's drugged this guy that we can see at some point. Oh, and he's got the slate. I heard that you got invited to a party by the... I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves. Oh, this might be the opportunity to claim our honor. If I'm great efficient, I would be. Spicy smell. Okay, so whoever was in this tea house has also been, but by him, not by. So two people have been drugged. I've just like one of your. I think Amir will be joining us. Anyone else but? They're blinking. Okay, so that's what you've drugged him at some point because you two are being like, yep, butsy butsy, cool. Find out who was when where when we read the testimonies, but your plan to frame Patu is sublime, but your missing button is more proof. This is such a mess. I'll clean the blood out. You've also been drugged. How many people have been fucking drugged? This is not some household. Oh. And there's someone we haven't even. There's someone I haven't clicked on. I thought you were an honorable man. Okay. I just remembered we've seen these two before because they're both part of this secret society thing. And we know that these two leaving Lazarus Hurst, who is part of the New Order party. If these two don't form a coalition, he becomes Prime Minister. I'm so good. I'm so good at this game. Holy shit. Okay, okay. So they've killed this dude and pinned it on this guy because these two know each other and are backing each other up for the sake of their brotherhood. So this game. So good at this game. So smart. I am too smart for this game. I'm too smart. Just too fucking. Holy shit. Now who is everyone? No, you're James. No, you're. Oh, what was your first name? Ah, there we go. We know you're. Get the notes. With a man with good old Augustus. Leopold. So that's opposite, you flip that. So this is Augustus. It says Leopold. You're someone Patuka's like you're part of the Patuka clan. Anyone else we know off that? Oh. It's easy. I'm trying to like speedrun this one because I am quite tired. The boomerang. The oh. On the body was found by reader. Okay, now I have to actually read these. I had a glass of sherry with James and became drowsy. Okay, that's when he was drugged. The sherry was drugged. As he was falling asleep, he saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. That's when he was saying, "I hope he didn't see me." Woke up and found the butler asleep. Sleep on the floor. Woke up, entered salon and found the body. The butler. Okay, so Leopold. Oh. And you found the body. So you were in. That's one done. Played Gideon. Played croquet again in the morning. Got bored and went to the drink in the tea house. Ergin drew his chess house. Saw lecture the butler, Master Turner come and send the butler. Just was remarked. Chess. Alistair, leave the chess house. This is when he was drugged. I don't know if we can, or when someone was drugged. I don't know if this guy, Gideon or Ergin. I don't know which way around because it's these two. I don't know. Quite difficult to understand what it says potentially because Andrew's all claims that everything almost says. Okay, got you. So this is Gideon Bell. the tour guide. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so he was drugged at this point, probably. So I don't really want to trust much. James. Drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard, that dude, and went to the chess house where he found. Okay, so Alistair was in the chess house. Ordered the butler to clean up the library and sherry. Spent the rest. Because you drugged him to fall asleep. And then just went out. But you knew he was asleep. And you sent the butler in here to clean it up. But the butler. But he didn't. He's only gone and fucking drank it himself. The butler's been sent to come here to clean this up. Seen that this guy's asleep on the table or whatever. Gone to have a bit of a drink. And he's drugged himself. Nice, nice one, my guy. Wait, but who did the murder? Because you got a witness saying you were out there. But that's based on his. Oh, I need to finish reading things. In the morning, he practiced at chess and was educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived, sent the butler away, played chess, and they were very close to winning one day. So it was also in the chess house. The Podrick is the butler. Master arrived and disposed of the sports sherry that he and Leopold had drunk. Go assist Miss Spade in the Spade gardener, really? Okay. Upon entering the library to take away the glasses, excuse me, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly overcame by dizziness, not suddenly. Was woken by Lord Leopold, instructed to raise the alarm. So your name is. I don't know if that's your first name or last name, I don't know. But you were in the. These two. In the. Billion. Planted in. Okay, so you're Billiam Spade. Right from the back. It's the one name we haven't. Planted and pruned all morning by the Christmas bush, saw the young gentleman leave the croquet and go to the manor, which is where the croquet manor's here and bushes were like. So yeah. Moved to the rose bush, which is here. Saw Buster leave the fountain at around noon. Continued his work. The alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. So according to everyone's. If we were to take everyone's thing at face value, this is where everyone was. Okay. So someone's. Well, yeah, because the murderer wasn't caught in the act. The murderer was elsewhere, but it's just who was it? Let's say who was it? We've already established it was one of these two, but this guy drugged him? Did he kill him? Did he Did he like... I'm trying to think of the timeline. These two having a drink. This guy was drugged, passed out. Now did James kill Augustus before he left for the chess house? Or did Alistair at some point leave the chess house? And do it then? So they were like doing it separately, or is he just simply in cahoots and backing him? Curious. Early in the morning, someone named someone in the that one's drugged in the and ain't something a seal something. The button. It because they're trying to frame this. No, yeah, they're trying to frame this guy. That's why I'd already established this, but I just hadn't like connected the pieces in my head. Right, they drugged him, left him in there, killed the dude in this basically in the same room. So it looks like he did it. They've planted a button from his jacket in his head. Okay. So you definitely drugged him. You definitely did that. It's whether you killed him. Meanwhile, in the someone, and someone in the somewhere, someone, something to someone, something, a Lumerian, something from. Well, because you know this guy stole the seal from the south. That's why he drugged him. He drugged this guy so he could sneak away and steal that. Because he got the drug that like made him like really like hyper focus. So he didn't notice when. But yeah. In okay, I'm assuming this is the murder itself. Someone killed and on the wanted button on him to frame. Did anyone see him leave? Mentioned. So as to leave chess house and returns. Did see him. Saw him. Is he the one who did the killing? Or the one who did the killing? No. I'm confused. Early morning, James Turner drugged people blood, library, and plant a button. Nope. Stole. Nope. No. This guy. Stole a button. Correct. T-Horse. Again. And stole element, seal, so on. Right? Yeah, because he. Oh. Oh. I'm framing this guy. I'm a dumbass. Ba-ba-ba. Because Gideon was hyper focusing on the chess house, he saw him leave the chess house. The Brotherhood members plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of the weekend at James's Manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James because they were working together. Lucky. So. You have proven that I can trust you. Here's the Brotherhood's artifact that I removed. Traitor Keen, let me educate you on how it works. I set it. Yeah. There's much more the idol. I'm not enjoying this symbolism. Not enjoying that, considering the whole political backdrop this has now got. We will find out more. Yeah, okay. I can see what this is. Ooh, 2 levels left. But they're big ones. So we're going to do the last chapter a different day because I'm like brain hurting. Oh. But yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming out today. Anyone who did. Till Dover again, first time in a while. That was nice. And Samu. Anyone who came by? It's very nice. Let's see. Is anyone a swimming? I think he's just starting. You can go over to say nice things to guys to do. Bye bye.